putting this routine together. All right, so for now, just make a note of your starting spot. So however that makes sense to you. So May, for example, you don't do a lot of dressage, so you could think of it as the middle of the arena. I'm one dot left of that. My front hoof's on the dot, for example. Or you could use that Google Doc that toilet sent, or as an example. If you want to put notes in there, feel free. Feel free to do that.
Oh, I can open it. I can reopen it then.
Okay, yeah. You can just start taking notes in there wherever you like. We're not gonna be a super super heavy on the organization. It's just for fun that we're putting something together. All right. When you have your starting spot starting spot written down, you can pop it to global when you're ready for what happens next. You'll be starting with your front hooves on your current position, however you like to label that. And pop in a global when you're ready for the next bit. Magpie writing an essay. You have a lot to say, Magpie, about your starting spot? Okay, there we go. All right, let's come out of global and talk about what happens next. All right, so the first set name is called dance floor. Dance floor. And we're going to have multiple goes for this. So on the first go of dance floor, our 10-meter pookies are going to exit global and trot. All right. Oh, well, let me send that. First go, 10-meter exit global and trot. There you go. So that will be sunny and low. So when you hear that dance floor set, pre-go, on that first go, you guys are coming out of global and trotting. On the second go, it'll be our 7.5 meter pookies. Exit global and trot. I can type today. And then on the third go, it's our 5 meter pookies. Exit global, but you guys will walk. And the other thing here too is we're making a diamond shape. We are not making a circle, we're making a diamond. So for example, May and Toilet are just going to connect the 4 dots that are around the center of the arena at the walk. And then Toilet is just going to be looking ahead at May and making sure that as Toilet is nearing the next dot with her back hooves, May's front hooves are just reaching the dot in front of her. And then for everybody else, as soon as your 5 meter pookies come out of global, you're going to just define pinwheel alignment with them. So you're just going to come out at the trot. You're probably going to be ahead of your anchor at that point. You might adjust a little depending on how it looks. And you're going to find alignment to May for Pablo and Sunny, or Toilet for Magpie and Low. Alright, so we are making that diamond shape. So instead of making a nice round curve, you're just connecting the dots to each other with straight lines. Alright. So you're on the 10 low, so you're just a quadrant away from Toilet. So you're going to use a combination of trot canter to align to Toilet when Toilet is at the walk. So you're going to think about being NTT ahead or trot comb aligned to Toilet. So your tail in front of Toilet's nose. So as you are passing your letter dies or your midline center line, you can turn your camera sideways or kind of have it up and above yourself and go, okay, is Toilet's nose just reaching the letter die or the center line midline and my tail is passing, then you're in alignment. So it's trot comb alignment even though we're in the diamond. And your diamond is slightly bigger than Toilet's. Good question. Okay, let's just try to see what happens. So pop into global when you're ready to try. This first little section. We'll see what happens. Alrighty. So let's dance floor set, pre, go, and pre, go, and pre, go. So slow down low, you should be aligned to toilet. You're ahead, Head, ahead. So toilet is, yeah, slow down. And then Pablo and Sunny slow down because May is your anchor. We'll just go back around to where we started from. And get ready for a halt, set, pre, go. All right. So let's do that again. I'm going to call the goes faster just so that your anchors get out more quickly so you can find alignment to them. Just a reminder that we're all coming out at the trot except for Toilet and May. They come out at the walk. So keep the trot until your anchor appears, and then you are looking to be NTT ahead of them as you pass your letter dives or your centerline midline. So your tail should be in front of your anchor's nose, even if you're trotting and they are walking. Alrighty, so pop it to global when you're ready. We'll try that again. Try that again. Alrighty, and let's dance floor set, pre, go, and pre, go, and pre, go. So find your anchor as they pop out. You might need to walk a bit to find trot alignment. Good, much better. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. So I can't drop a bit there. Send you a little bit behind for me. Yep, good. And then we'll halt again at our starting spot. All right, and halt, set, pre, go. Good. Very nice. Okay. Do we have any questions about this one? How are we feeling about this first little bit? Do we feel Gucci guacamole or do we want to do it again? Okay. So May, you don't have to worry about alignment. You are the anchor for the whole shape. So your job is just, that's a good question, actually. That's a good question. So toilet is aligning to you. So if you imagined that we had two more peeps in the 5, you would be the overall anchor. So everybody would align to you. And your job is just to make that beautiful diamond shape, just walk and connecting your dots. So that's a good question. Alrighty. Okay. If you're ready to go on with the next little bit, you can do a ballerina twirl. Ballerina twirl if you're ready for the next section. You got a question, let me know. Question, concern, quibble, quarrel. Okay, beautiful. All right, beautiful ballerina twirls. Okay, put in the blender. Alrighty. Next little part is called Pirate Party. Pirate Party. So part of this is point based. I'll tell you what that means. So you can either have go-based moves in routines, which is where the commander tells you something and on go you do it, or you can have point-based stuff, which is you have a designated spot in the arena and you use that as your marker or your reference point for the next section. So this first little this first little part of Pirate Party is point-based. So what that's going to look like is May's group, you guys are going to do just a half rotation of your little diamond. Once you get to A midline, you guys are going to take your slant down towards K corner. All right. And then what we'll do is we'll have at that point 2. So May, you're going to be walking, making your way downtown. Sorry, I should walk. And then once you get to this dot across from where you are now, you're going to take the trot. So when your front feet hit that dot, you're going to take the trot. And then Pablo and Sunny, you guys can look for trot slant alignment with May. All right. And then Toilet's group, you guys are going to do the same thing. Toilet's going to make their way downtown at the walk, keeping alignment with May. And then when Toilet hits their 5-meter dot here, Toilet's going to pick up the trot. And then Magpie and Low, you guys are going to look for trot alignment with Toilet. No, it's okay, May. It's totally fine. What's great is that when you have different riders at different levels, different horse level, different character level, it challenges everybody to think about gaps in alignment, where maybe if they are always working with people who are at the same character level and horse level as them, you don't have to do it as much. So this really kind of encourages you to bring back those skills of gap and alignment maintenance. It's actually good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. So if you're ready to try this next little section, this pirate party, the point-based, once you get around to A center line, your anchors are going to trot. You're then going to look for trot slant alignment with them. Do we need a reminder of what trot slant alignment looks like? I should also. Or is everybody familiar with trot slant alignment? Toilet and May don't have to think about it because they're the anchors. They just trot on their slant. Okay, well, I will explain. So Magpie, can you come park here in a little slanty slant? Here, I will share my screen. Oh, no, I don't want to share my Discord. Boomer moment for Felix. We love it. I want to share SSO. Aha. Okay. So when you're in slant alignment, so if Magpie was my anchor, even though we are on the diagonal line, you can still think of trot comb alignment while in the diagonal line. So Magpie's nose has just kind of passed our wide tier here, so my tail should be in front. Or if you kind of have your camera up and above like this, I can kind of just look towards Magpie's my anchor. Yours will be Toilet in this case though. And you would look at Toilet and go, is my tail in front of Toilet's nose as you're passing each of the arena lines heading towards gate corner? Does that make sense though? How you look for a trot slant alignment? You can also turn your camera sideways like this if that's helpful. Okay, no worries. I will give you some guidance if I see that you need to bunny hop up or down. Thank you, Magpie. All right. Once you've written down, I don't know if you guys have already finished your notes, but once you're ready to try this next little section, you can pop into global and we'll put together the first dance party and then we'll add the pirate party, which is point-based starting at A center line. Just gonna take that little slant down towards K corner. That little slant down towards K corner. That's my computer's not upset at me. Alrighty. And let's dance party set. Pre and oh. Do you have a question, Lo? Okay. I saw you pop on global for a second. Alright. And let's dance party set. Pre and go. Pre and go. Pre and go. So find alignment to your anchor as your tail is passing. Their nose should just be reaching. And then once you get around to A center line, you're just going to follow the slant into K. Good. Oh, Sunny is decided to trample their pookies. All right, and let's halt set, pre, go. All right, let's just reset over here on, let's have Toilets group come here on A center line. And we're just going to have them do a little demo. I don't know if I need to ignore this pookie. Oh, I already ignored them. Yippee. All right. So what's happening here is Toilet and May are the anchors for your little trios. So their job is just to follow their little diagonal line towards K. Right? And then everybody else is moving side by side with them in a slant. So Magpie is going to stay in between these two dotted lines. So Magpie's like target endpoint, I guess, could be this half meter between K and the 30 meter. And then Low is aiming for this is like their final dot if we went all the way to the wall. So we're still staying in that side by side slant formation, just traveling towards K corner. Alrighty. Does that make sense? So we're not all getting onto the letter die. We're still moving side by side. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's reset to the beginning of dance party and we'll try that again. No worries that we got a little confused. It doesn't make sense from how I explained it. You might want to all merge into one line, but we're still moving side by side. We're transitioning from the diamond shape to just kind of moving diagonally towards that corner, that key corner. Alrighty. All right, so pop it global when you're ready. We'll try that again. Try that again. All right, and let's dance party set, pre and go. pre and go, pre and go, and find your anchor pookie. And as their tail is passing, as your tail is passing, their nose is reaching, sorry. Once you get to A center line, you're just traveling side by side down towards K. Good. 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 And halt set, pre, go. All right, and low, you kind of drifted a little bit to the side. That's totally okay. So as you get around to A center line, low, this is like your diamond pinwheel. So you're just following this dotted line down. Yeah. So Sunny, you also kind of, you're blamming on Pablo there. You guys you can just follow your dotted lines here. Maybe I'll leave myself as cones. Leave myself. So this is your target dot here, and then I'll be the target dot over here. Alrighty. And then May and Toilet are just aiming for K, and then Pablo and Magpie are just making sure they don't run into any of their teammates. All right, let's reset and go again. Just gonna ignore this person on the Parisian. Following you guys. Oh, they're running out of the arena. They are leaving. Okay.
You scared them.
All right, pop and global when you're ready. Try that again. Alrighty, and let's dance party set, pre, go, and pre, go, and pre, go. So as your tail is passing, your anchor's nose is just reaching their target dots. And you're just trampling me and then my horse. Good. And let's halt, set, pre, go. All right, let's reset again. So low, I think you're still doing circles. You were swinging wide. You're just connecting your dots in straight lines. It's a diamond, not a circle. Does that make sense? Do you want to watch Sunny? Because Sunny is essentially riding the same spot as you. Okay. So we're just gonna have May Spoke do a little demonstration. And then if you want, Low, you could follow Sunny through if you want. You could follow on foot or you could follow on horse. Either is fine. Okay. All right. So just May Spoke, go ahead, pop into global when you're ready. All right. And May's group, dance party set, pre and go, pre and go, pre and go. So you're just connecting those 10-meter dots in straight lines. You're not curving them because we're making a diamond, not a circle. Take those corners nice and sharp. And then Sunny is going to trample my character and then look to still have their tail in front of May's nose. And then you're going all the way to my poke. Yeah. All right, and halt set, pre, go. Thank you so much, May Spoke. Does that make a little bit more sense, though? How you're making straight lines? All right, beautiful. Let's try it again from Dance Party. Oh, dance Party, Dance Party. And pop and global when you're ready. All right, and let's dance party set, pre and go, pre and go, pre and go. And look for your anchor. So as your tail is passing, their nose is just reaching. And then once you get around to A center line, you're just gonna make your way downtown towards K corner. And then just canter up a bit. Yeah, keep cantering low. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Good. And halt set, pre, go. Beautiful. All right. How are we feeling about this section? Do we want to do it a couple more times? Are we ready? Add on the next bit? A few more times? Okay, let's reset. Do it a couple more times. Yeah, no worries. Pop it to global when you're ready. What you could also do, Low, if you're not sure, like 100%, you can just look ahead of you at Sunny. Sunny, do you have a brightly colored hat? Okay, So Sunny's wearing a bright pink hat. So you can just look for Sunny. Sunny is doing the same thing as you. They're just like 10 meters ahead of you, essentially. Alrighty. So let's dance, party, set, pre and go, pre and go, pre and go. As your anchor pops out, you want to look for as your tail is crossing, their nose is just reaching, the dots towards your right, on your inside, and then traveling towards K corner. Good. Good. Yes. Nicely done. You're kind of running into low there, Magpie. Yeah, good job scooching over. And hold, set, pre-go. Alrighty. Let's reset. Reset, reset. All right. Let's do it one more time from the beginning, and then we'll see if we're ready to add on the next bit. All right, Puppet Global, you ready? All right, and let's dance, party, set, pre and go, pre and go, pre and go. As your anchor pops out, look for as your tail passes, their nose is reaching. Good, nicely done. And down towards K corner. You aren't in Kansas anymore, Toto. Very nice, beautiful. And hold, set, pre, go. Alrighty. How are we feeling now? Do you want to do it a couple more times, Laura? Is it? Do you want to do it a couple more times, or are you ready for the next bit? Once more. Okay, let's reset. Do it one more time. One more time. And pop in global when you're ready. Alrighty. And let's dance, party, set, pre and go, pre and go, pre and go. As your anchor appears, you're looking for as your tail passes, their nose is just reaching. And then you're moving side by side, or your trachoma aligned in the slant to your anchor. So slow down a bit, Pablito. Yeah, good. Good walk strides. Good. And halt, set, pre, go. Alrighty. How are we feeling now? How we feeling? Are we feeling all right? Okay, beautiful. All right, so the next little section is we are going to do something. We're going to take the rhythm modifier and we're going to apply it to fortune as a move. So while we're on a slant. So there's going to be a bit of slant math while I'm going to explain what's going to happen. Oh, grab my pony. So this is going to be the first go of Pirate Party. So for the first little bit, it was point based. You guys just look for that A center line, and then you were moving side by side towards K corner. So here on the first go of Pirate Party, 𝐂𝐻 group, 𝐂𝐻 trio, you guys are going to orbit, rhythm, fortune. Let me think about this. Left. Yes, you guys are going to orbit, rhythm, fortune, left. All right, what does that mean, Felix? You guys are going to do a walk curl into a canter keyhole in the opposite direction. So what that's going to look like is you're going to hear that first go of Pirate Party. You're going to do a little walk curl to the left. And then as soon as your saddle is straight, you're going to canter keyhole to the right. And then you're going to take the trot. Alrighty? Does that make sense for you guys? Okay, give me no worries. So when you hear that maybe I'll give you guys multiple goes. So we'll do first go, 𝐂𝐻 trio. You guys are going to walk curl left. So you guys are going to be moving at the trot. You're going to gate down one. You're going to walk curl to the left. I'll have you guys you'll keep your gate. You'll keep walking. Keep your gate, go straight. Keep gate, go straight. And then on the second go, you're going to canter, keyhole, right, and then you're going to return to the trot, and you're going to be facing F corner after that. So what that's going to look like, let me just back up a little. I'll imagine I'm like on your inside here, 𝐂𝐚𝐫. So you're trotting, trotting, trotting. First go, you're going to walk, curl left. Then on the second go, you're going to canter, keyhole. Am I going to run into the wall? I am. You're going to canter, keyhole right. You'll end up facing F corner, or you're kind of traveling on the slant towards A wall. Does that make sense? Do you want to see maybe Sunny and Pablo do it together? Would that be helpful to see them do it? Okay, beautiful. All right, let's just back it up like a Tonka truck. So 𝐿 group, if you want to come on B midline, like you're almost done with your diamond pinwheel. And then 𝐂𝐴's group, you guys can back up to A center line. And then we'll just have Sunny and Pablo do a little demo of what this orbit rhythm fortune is going to look like. And I'll do your spot, 𝐂𝐴, so you can see what it looks like. Okay. So Sunny, Pablo, and I are gonna do a little trotty trot. So let's trot, set, pre, go. And we're gonna do that pirate party or that orbit rhythm fortune left, pre, go. Keep your gait go straight. And pre, go. And then you guys can find slant alignment with me again at the trot. Hit. And halt, set, pre, go. Does that make a little bit more sense, 𝐂𝐴? What's happening? Okay. So let's just try it just with your group. So Pablito and Sunny, if you can come back, and we'll just do a little trial run with the three of you. All right. So just 𝐂𝐴, Pablo, and Sunny, trot, set, pre, go. And we're going to do this first part of pirate party. So that walk, curl to the left, pre, go. And keep your gait, so keep the walk. And your canter, keyhole to the right, pre, go. And then you're going to be trotting towards A, like AF corner kind of situation. Yeah, good, exactly. And then you're just going to want to keep this slant line, 𝐂𝐴. So I saw you were adjusting to trying to get close to Pablo and Sunny, but you're always the anchor, so they always adjust to you. So don't worry about catching up to them. Their job is to fix alignment to you, if that makes sense. You're always their shining star. So it changes depending on where it's called. So this is not point based; it's just go based. So as you're like, regardless of where you end up after that canter keyhole, you can just think of it as you get turned around and you're basically facing the corner between A and F. Just stay on that line. Whichever line you end up on, just stay on that line and trot. There's not like a specific like dotted line you're going to be following. It's like wherever you end up. Yeah. So that's a little bit more challenging. No worries if you get a little lost. I can write it with you a couple. Okay. Yeah. If you want to scooch in to be next to Pablo and Sunny, you guys are going to end up in kind of in this vicinity. All right. Let's do toilets group now. So you guys are going to be doing the same thing, but you guys are going to start to the right instead. Yeah. So you guys are going to be doing pirate party, but you guys are going to be working with the third go. So you guys are going to be doing an orbit rhythm fortune, but starting to the right. So your third go is going to be your walk, curl right, and then your fourth go will be your canter key. Alrighty. So you guys will just keep trotting as you hear that first and second go of pirate party. That's not for you. That's for 𝐂𝐴's group. You're waiting for the third and fourth go. If you guys end up running into them, we might have toilet kind of adjust to have a further gap, a bigger gap with 𝐂𝐴. We'll see what happens. The joys of routine is you get to test. Okay. So just toilets group, you guys can just keep trotting like straight on through to K, since this is kind of like the last little part of your diamond. So toilets group, trot, set, pre, go, and that pirate party. So I'm going to call the 4 goes, you ignore the first 2, and the first one pre, go, second pre, go, third pre, go. I'm going to adjust the magpie, and keep your gate go straight, and pre, go. So we should end up facing H. Good, yes. And final line. Very nice. And halt set pre go. All right, let's put that all together. So maze group, you guys can come back to A center line and toilets group to B midline. And let's just try that all together and we'll see if toilets group ends up trampling maze group. If that happens, we'll have to adjust you guys. So May, you can go from here. We're just working on pirate party, so you can come on this side. Have we lost Pablo? Pablo. Okay, there we go. There's Pablo. Do you want me to ride with you, May? Would that be helpful? You can follow me? Or do you want to try it on your own first? Okay. So you can just follow me. You can follow me in NTT or in boss, whatever you like. All right. So everybody's gonna. Well, toilets group is gonna walk. Maze group is gonna trot because toilets group still needs to finish the last little bit of their diamond pinwheel. So maze group trotting, toilets group walking, and let's gate set, pre, go, and pirate party, pre, go. Your gate goes straight, and pre, go, and pre, go, and pre, go. Nice. Okay, let's reset. Let's do that one more time. I think if I call the ghost properly, we have an interesting revolve effect with the second group. I have ambidextrous eyes, so I'm gonna look at both things. Do you want to try it by yourself, May, or do you still want to follow me? Okay, perfect. So again, toilets group is going to walk, maze group is going to trot. So let's gate set, pre, go, and pirate party, pre, go. That walk curl left, keep your gate go straight, and your counter keyhole right, pre, go, and pre, go, and pre, go. Well, nice. Okay, let's reset. I think we need to have toilets group slow down a bit because you guys do end up trampling us, which is totally fine. So maybe toilet, what we'll do, how big is the gap as you get onto the A center line?
Right now I'm doing the 1 horse gap, so my front hooves a quadrant behind your front hooves.
Okay, do you maybe want to do 2 horse lengths? And see,
So
see
like
if that
a
helps.
quadrant and a half?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Like extended canter spacing, I guess. All right, let's just try that and see if that helps with maze group not being crushed. Do you want to follow one more time, May, or do you want to full send? How you feeling? Full send. Okay, let's go, Gucci guacamole. Alrighty, so maze group is trotting, toilets group is walking. Although you guys might walk a little bit more because toilet's gonna look for that 2 full horse lengths or the extended canter spacing. So let's gate set, pre, go. And pirate party, your walk curl to the left, pre, go. And keep your gate go straight and your canter keyhole right, pre, go. And pre, go. That's a really neat effect. And pre, go. So we had a bit of death, but there was also some cool revolve action. All right, let's reset one more time to the beginning of pirate party.
So I just keep the walk.
Yeah, maybe just keep the walk.
Okay.
Because like May and Pablo clear you guys, but then there's a bit of death that happens, and I think it's just because of how close you guys are to each other. Yeah, that's a good idea, toilet. So toilet's group is gonna walk. So for block slant alignment, you're gonna think about your back hooves to the toilet's front hooves. So as you're crossing the arena lines, your back hooves are on that same arena line as toilet's front hooves are on it. Alrighty, and let's gate set into pirate party. Gate set, pre go. And you're gonna walk curl left from maze group, pre go. And keep your gate go straight and pre go. Okay, and pre go. And pre go. Nice, great timing. And let's reset. Let's do that one more time. And I'm gonna have maze group actually canter. And I think maybe that will help. So toilet's group is still gonna walk, but maze group is gonna canter. And then I think that will help so that we don't have death. So now May, Pablo, Sunny, you guys are gonna canter down towards K, and toilet's group is gonna walk-de walk. Alrighty. And let's gate. So maze group cantering, toilet's group walking, gate set, pre go. And get ready for pirate party. Your walk curl left, pre go. And keep the gate go straight. And pre go. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, that's interesting. Interleaving. And pre go. And pre go. All right. And let's reset. I had another thunky. We're going to change it so that the second go is the first go for toilets group. So pirate party. So first go is maze trio, walk curl left. Second go, maze trio, canter keyhole right, while toilets trio right. And then that will slow you guys down even more. All right. Trot. You'll trot after the keyhole. That's a good question. Yeah. So it's not a pick. So you trot. And then the third go is going to be toilets trio. Keyhole left. So you guys are going to share a go. The second go is going to be shared. So it's kind of going to be kind of like a thread situation happening. Okay, if you're ready to try, pop into the global store. If you got a question, let me know. Let me know if you got a question. We'll still have maze group canter and toilets group walk just so we can create some space between y'all. All right, come on, global. Pop out of the global store and let's give this a try. Give this a try. Alrighty, and let's gate set. So maze group is cantering, toilets is walking. Gate set, pre go, and get ready for that pirate party. And pirate party, pre go, and keep your gate go straight. And pre go. Good. And pre go. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, beautiful. All right. Let's go from the beginning and add all these together. See, that's the joy of routines. You have ideas and then you test them and you're like, oh no, we're colliding. And then you got to fix it. You guys are doing great. All right, if you're ready to go from the beginning, pop to the global store. If you got a question, let me know. Okay, let's go from the beginning, from dance party. All right, and let's dance party set. Pre and go, pre and go, pre and go. As your anchor pops out, your tail is passing as their nose is reaching. When maze group hits that A center line, they are going to canter. Towards group is going to keep the walk. And stand by for your pirate party. And pirate party, pre, go. And you'll keep your gate go straight. Beautiful. And pre, go. Good. Beautiful. And pre, go. Nice. Nice. And halt set, pre, go. Beautiful, unique, talented, show-stopping, put in a blender. Okay. I don't know if you have enough time to add the next bit. How are we feeling? Do it anyway? Okay, let's do it anyway. So just stay in your current spots. Stay in your current spots. If you look in the last diagram, the toilet sent in the thread, which is that diamond box pinwheel situation. What we're gonna do is, so toilets group, you guys are nicely set up to actually enter a box pinwheel. So let's have, low is going to take, you're gonna take the 10 low, so you're just gonna make a 10-meter box around X, 10-meter box. Basically what you're doing is you're just from your midline, center line, you're counting out 2 more to make a box, a 10-meter box around X. Does that make sense, Lo? Your shape? Do you want to follow me through it once? Okay. So you're basically going to be, this is going to be your target dot. So once you hit this dot, you're going to turn right and you're going to make a 10-meter box. You can take the trot. So you're just, basically, you're just adding straight lines to your 10-meter circle and you're turning it into a box square around X. So you're just going to be making a 10-meter box around X. That's going to be your job. And then Magpie, you can take the 12.5. Since I know you like the half meters. So you're going to be anchored to low. And then toilet, you can do the 15. So basically, once you guys hit the midline, you'll find low and then get into pinwheel alignment with low in that box. All right. Beautiful. Okay. And then May's group. I'm going to put you guys in a diamond. Let's take, I think you're nicely set up to turn into the 10-meter diamond. So this is the diamond in the diagram that has the dark blue dots. So maybe what we'll do, or do we want to do layers? Do we want to do layers? Maybe May could take the 10, Pablo could take the 15, and Sunny could take the 20. How spicy are we feeling for May's group? How spicy are we feeling? Okay, all right. So May, what you're going to do is, this is, okay, no worries. Maybe what you can do is you can just follow me the first couple times. Pablito, your diamond is the one with like the coral kind of colored dots. And then Sunny, yours is like the purple ones, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna put my alt pony as a traffic cone for myself so I don't get lost while I'm leading May through this. The X. The X is Y tier 20. Bop, bop, bop. All right. Alrighty. Let's go to the beginning of Pirate Party. And then we're just gonna get into our shapes. Sunny and Pablo, just do the best you can according to the diagram. I'm just gonna focus on leading May through the shape. Let's just reset to beginning of Pirate Party. Okay. We got this. Yeah, you got this, Sunny. So Sunny, you're on the half meter. You've actually got the heart. So you've got your point 1/2, 7.5 before A, and then what is that? B. The 0.5 before P, and then you go into the 7.5 C center line, and then the 0.5 before V. Those are your 4 dots. But just approximately make a diamond. And then if you want, you can try to align to May. Yeah, so like the 0.5 before P, the 0.5 before V, the 7.5 C center line, and then the 7.5 meters before A. So in between the 30 and the 30. Yeah. Oh no, that's a lie. That's the 2.5. The 2.5 before A. Yeah, as long as it's loose-ish, I think it'll look good. Because we don't have like the full complement of spokes, so hopefully we don't have death. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's, so maze group cantering, toilets group walking. Let's gate set into this pirate party. Gate set, free, go. And your little walk curl to the left, free, go. Keep your gate go straight, and your canter keyhole right, free, go. Good, and free, go. I'm calling that too early, so May, you can just follow me through this shape. And then Pablito and Sunny, you guys can try to align to May in the smaller 10-meter diamond if you like. So it's a split diamond. Yeah, zoomies! Nice. Nicely done, and good job, May, following. Yippee! All right, and let's halt set, pre, go. And let's just go once from the beginning. So we at least have that. Once from the beginning. I'll be ready to pop in so May can follow. Pop it to global when you're ready. Pop it to global when you're ready. Exciting. You guys are doing amazing. We're doing lots of kind of tricky stuff all together. Alrighty, and let's dance party set, pre and go, pre and go, pre and go. As your anchor appears, you're looking for as your tail is passing, their nose is reaching. And stand by for your pirate party situation. I'm gonna appear. So maze group canters at the center line, toilets group keeps walking. And let's pirate party, and your little walk curl left, pre, go. And keep your gate go straight, and pre, go. And pre, go. Sorry if I'm being a bad driver and running into you, Pablo and Sunny. I'm gonna watch two monitors at the same time. Good. Nicely done. Very nice. And maybe we'll just do like 2 rotations so you guys can try to find alignment. Great job, Pablo and Sunny, finding your diamonds. Then you can align to May. And we do intersect with each other. Good job avoiding death. Nicely done. We'll do 1 more rotation. So get your zoomies on. Get your zoomies on. Ooh, that was a cool intersection there with the diamond in the box. Very nice. Alrighty. And about a quarter rotation, we'll do a little halty halt. And let's halt set. Pre, go. And let's do a little rear, like during the drill. Yeehaw! Rear set. Pre, go. Yippee!
Yeehaw!
Alright, nicely done. That was amazing. Like a minute after the hour. You guys did really good. We did a lot of complicated concepts, kind of one after the other. So yippee! Well done! Hopefully it was fun. You know, like Felix, never again, my brain hurts. Oh yeah, we need to Barbie boot. Very important. Get your pink or your neon. Any neon clothes you have on, let's do a little Barbie boot. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Right. Lo is stuck at the computer. Alright, here we go.
Who let the dogs? Been there, done that. But every day above ground is a great day. I know my.
Oh! It's about drive, it's about power. We devour. Squirrels in my pants.
Sexy lady.
Oh, Gangnam Style. Oh, great heavens. Oh, great heavens. Rah!